Rasty McGibbon with Mike Rivera, head coach, University of Central Oklahoma, and Team USA gold medal coach at the World Cup of University Hockey.
Yes, sir.
The list of accolades is growing. Mike, you're back at the National Championship, and I was trying to buy a bottle of special sauce, okay? And I was going to ask you, if I turn it around and I look at the ingredients for UCO hockey, what would you say is in that?
Hard-nosed, fast, relentless, never down, never out.
It's expanded to 24 teams this year. So people are, I don't know if I'd say more hungry, but there are people having an opportunity to get on the national stage when the stage was a little smaller in years previous. What do you think that does for men's Division I?
I think it's great. I think that in years past there's been situations where essentially teams that are deserving to be at the tournament have gotten bumped by an auto bid, and they were teams that could make some noise. And what you're seeing this tournament, with the parity in the league and the way it is currently, you're seeing a lot of upsets, and I think that has a lot to do with the 24-team format and a couple teams that wouldn't be in the picture right now that were able to get in and make some noise, and they've taken advantage of that opportunity. So I think it's great for the league.
As a head coach, some of these teams that you would not even have contact with over the course of a year, okay, like from Oklahoma to, say, Oswego State, I mean, unless you guys were at some common tournament, does that make coaching, scouting harder, or is that just all part of the game?
It's all part of the game. I mean, it is more difficult to prepare for a team that you've never seen before because you're starting from scratch. It has its benefits though, because they're not ready for you as well in the same way, versus playing a team, you know, if we play a conference opponent at the tournament, we've seen them 4 times that year. There's no mysteries, there's nothing to solve, which can play to your benefit or not. It doesn't really change anything. I think it's a great opportunity. I personally like playing teams that we don't see often just because it's a great experience. But at the same time, you know, when you know somebody, and so that might help you out.
Right. And you talk about experience. You know, in the last 13 months, you've been at Nationals twice.
Correct.
In Marlborough, now in St. Louis, and you won a gold medal at the World Cup in Romania. Talk to me about those 13 months of hockey. I mean, in your wildest dreams, would you have ever imagined it would turn out like this?
No, definitely not. I mean, if you would have told me that I was going to be in Romania at any point in my life, I would think you're crazy. So that was an experience in and of itself. But, you know, it's a whirlwind. You know, the national tournament, then you go to the World Cup, you win a gold, you start, and right away it felt like we were preparing for the next season, and then went by in a flash, man. All of a sudden now we're at the national tournament again with an opportunity to win a national championship. It goes quick, but it's all such a great experience, and it's all part of the process of just this is the life we live. So, you know, it's great.
These repeated trips to the national tournament, how much does that help your recruiting at your program?
It's significant. I mean, kids want to be part of a program where they have an opportunity to win. That's one of our biggest selling points, is that we always tell kids, hey, if you come here, you're going to have an opportunity to win a national championship every single year. We're always in the mix, we're always competing for it, and that makes a big difference. So to be here every single year is significant. To extend your stay here and try to advance through rounds is even more significant, because I think, especially now the ACHA and with that Hockey House
podcast,
I think they've done just like a great job of promoting the league. And so when you're going deeper in the tournament, you get a lot of face time, and kids are all over social media seeing it, and it does help with the recruiting process without a doubt.
Are there any coaching takeaways that you have from your World Cup experience? Anything that you take away and be like, hey, because you really, not only were you exposed to coaching styles from all over Europe, but 6 ACHA men's D1 coaches were all there together with Team USA and Team Canada.
That was going to be exactly what I said. Is the biggest takeaway for me is, one, I shared a bench with 2 of the best coaches in the league, a guy who's won 2 national championships and a guy who's been to a Final Four and almost took down the national champion last year in Marlborough, and with Frank at Indiana Tech. So I learned a ton from those 2 guys, without a doubt. Took things from them that I implemented this season, as well as getting to spend some time with Mike Petruzma and Jeremy Law and Jeff over at Westchester. And so from those guys, you're chopping it up, you're hot stoving, and you pick up a lot of things along the way. And so from those guys, I was able to take a lot.
Well, hey, thanks for this. Congratulations on your win today. and good luck the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
This is Mike Rivera, USA coach, gold medalist, and University of Central Oklahoma head coach, men's Division I.